Good evening, New Brunswick. Charlie Cradaville, New Brunswick Today, here on the scene at Delafield Street near Bristol. This is the scene of a shooting where it appears multiple people have been injured. I'm just going to show you what I'm looking at here. We can see several different police departments here, including New Brunswick Police Department. We've got a couple of Franklin Township officers over here, and we're told that this building is where the victims came out of. My colleague Carlos Ramirez said he saw three individuals taken out on stretchers and taken in ambulances to local hospitals. You can see here the markers that police are using to mark either the locations of shell casings or other key locations in their investigation. And you can see the numbers go up quite high there. We've got number 49 here in the center of the street and a number of markers off in the distance. We see officers here investigating, taking photographs. And again, we're at Delafield Street in the 6th Ward of the city of New Brunswick here, where multiple police agencies are investigating an apparent shooting. We have, unfortunately, multiple injuries. This is the 14th, at least the 14th shooting this year in New Brunswick. We've been trying to get information about how many shootings there have been, and had to actually get that information from the state police. New Brunswick police couldn't be bothered to tell us how many shootings there have been so far, but the last one we knew about was earlier this month on Lee Avenue, and as of that one, we're talking about 13 shootings that the state police know about. The state police are supposed to be notified. They have a regional operations intelligence center, and they reported in response to a public records request 13 shootings, none fatal. And unfortunately, the last one, we did have a situation where there was a woman who actually passed away from a medical condition. We're still trying to find out if that was related to the shooting or not, but that was earlier this month, and now we're here, unfortunately, again on the scene of a shooting in New Brunswick, this time on the other side of town. This is the 6th Ward in New Brunswick, home to a lot of Rutgers University students, and this is what the scene is here tonight. A lot of commotion out here, honestly.
Yeah.
Dude, are you serious? All right, great. I'm gonna go into Brandon, I'm sorry. What the fuck?
Okay, we've got a seems to be possibly unrelated situation over here. Again, we're in the 6th Ward in New Brunswick. This is Bristol Street right here. Up ahead, Bartlett Street. And we're at the intersection with Delafield Street here in the 6th Ward of New Brunswick.
Can you give us a
Hello, gentlemen.
give us a recap of the night, boss?
Well, unfortunately, several people were wounded in a shooting here.
It's sad, man.
It is, it is.
Gun violence is the worst. I love your film on Facebook, man.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Where are you from?
New Brunswick Today.
Yeah. Be nice with it. Mm-hmm.
We are New Brunswick Today.
Oh, I see now. Where all the numbers are.
So up ahead is Detective Alexander, who you may have read about this week. There were reports of false testimony he made. He's apparently still on the job here and investigating this shooting tonight here on Delafield Street in the city of New Brunswick. You can see police putting more markers down. For those of you just joining us, we're at Bristol and Delafield here in the 6th Ward of New Brunswick, New Jersey, where there's been an unfortunate shooting, it appears. Police on the scene investigating. There were multiple victims. My colleague saw at least 3 people leave in an ambulance earlier today, and I am now on the scene here where police have these markers out. Not sure exactly what they're marking, but it's usually used to mark the types of things like shell casings or fired bullets or spots where bullets impacted. But they have a number of markers out here, and they're putting more as they investigate right now. We've got police from at least 2 different towns here. These are some Franklin police officers here assisting, and of course New Brunswick leading the investigation. We're not sure if the prosecutor's office is here yet, or I also heard we had North Brunswick police here before I got on the scene. So for those of you not familiar with the area, we're just a couple blocks away from Easton Avenue in New Brunswick. Up ahead would be St. Peter's Hospital down this way. And we are here at the intersection of Bristol and Delafield. Police have blocked off a portion of the block here, and they are investigating. Seems right now they're centered around the houses on the other side of the tape here, the crime scene tape. But they've got markers all over the place, and detectives on scene. Again, not sure if the Middlesex County Prosecutor's Office is here yet, but they may get involved as well too. All right, New Brunswick, so we're going to wrap it up here. There, again, have been several people injured in a shooting on the block behind me, block of Delafield Street here in the 6th Ward, not too far away from Rutgers. There was quite a crowd here before and a lot more police vehicles, but we do see several police departments still here. This is up ahead, the Rutgers University Police. We see New Brunswick Police, of course, and we do have a Franklin police contingent as well. And unfortunately, several people on their way to the hospital, hopefully already there by now. And we're going to inquire with the powers that be and ask what they've found in their investigation and ask on the status of the people who were injured. Unfortunately, stay tuned. We'll be reporting this news probably tomorrow on the New Brunswick Today Facebook page and our website, newbrunswicktoday.com. Again, this is shooting on Delafield Street, the 14th, at least the 14th shooting this year in the hub city. We've been keeping an eye on this problem and asking a lot of questions about it. So unfortunately, we have another shooting to report on here, and this one has injured multiple people, we believe. We also see that it's caused a lot of chaos here in the street and brought a lot of police to the neighborhood. So we're going to ask the police what's transpired, how everybody's doing, and we'll keep you informed. But please do stay safe. New Brunswick, stay tuned and be well. God bless you. Have a good night.